back to Between the Ribs with Jonathan Morris on Florida Man Radio.
Annie, are you okay? Are you okay? Annie, are you okay? I just threw you off completely, didn't I?
You did. It's okay. I'm good.
What were you expecting? What music did you have coming back?
I mean, that's what we have coming back. Look at that. I was so on top of it.
You were. Hey, real quick, I forgot to get this out in the first half. I am a terrible spokesman for companies, but I'm partly to blame. I guess I'm all the way to blame. MorrisMafiaGold.com.
Oh, yeah.
MorrisMafiaGold.com. Be a part of the future. Silver and gold are not going anywhere. They're actually gaining value as we speak. If you watch the clock, they're getting more and more valuable as our dollar gets less and less valuable. 3 ways you could do it. Basic access, that's a yearly payment. VIP access is a yearly payment. Do what I did. Legacy VIP access, a one-time payment, and you're in for life. If you don't want to be a part of the family, you don't have to. You can just go and buy gold and silver at your leisure, collectible coins. We have a bunch of the Trump We Will Fight, We Are Strong coins after his attempted assassination. We also have some pretty cool ones of him in a fist fight type mockery scene with Kamala Harris. Those will never be made again, and it'll never happen again. Trump-Harris election will never happen again. So anyways, you can buy bullion, you can buy bars, buy it any way you want it. You can convert your 401k into it. They can keep it in their vault, or they'll ship it straight to your front door. MorrisMafiaGold.com. Gold for the common man.
Do they charge you for keeping it in their vault?
No, they don't. It's actually, they have this thing called stacking, where so every time let's say you get $200-300, you're like, man, I want to buy some gold or silver. I got a couple $100. They'll let you buy like that. So they have a vault where you can say, all right, listen, I want to buy a pound of gold. Now gold's $2,800 an ounce, right? So it's a lot of money. It's $30-some thousand, but you only got $400 or $500. So you can buy $500 worth of gold, and then they can either ship you that little bitty, nugget of gold,
that little flake,
or you can tell them, I want to stack this until I get an ounce or 2 ounces or a pound or whatever. So they will hold that for you and then ship it for you when you've completed how much gold you want.
Oh my gosh, there's so much calculations there.
But it's very transparent. They have a great website. Right. They have a great, and they're a good company. They're solid. They're not a fly-by-night company. The other thing about their stacking program is, if you want to buy a little bit of silver every week when you get paid, you have to pay shipping on your orders. So you tell them, I want to stack and I want one order at the end of the month. So you buy a couple $100 worth of silver on the first Friday, a couple $100 on the second Friday, a couple $100 on the third Friday. Then on the fourth Friday, when you buy again, then they ship all of it at one time. You only pay shipping on one order instead of paying shipping on 4 orders.
Now, what if you find yourself in a bind and you've ordered or not ordered it, but you've been stacking this.
You paid for it.
You've paid for it.
You can sell it.
And then realize you need the money right now.
You can sell it back.
And they'll pay you the new price for it? Or
whatever
they'll
it's
pay
worth.
You what you paid for
No, it's whatever it's worth at the time.
Gotcha. Okay, cool.
So the ones, and actually they call it your vault money, right? Your in vault money.
Right.
And right now I'm just letting that roll. I don't know what it's at. I haven't checked it, but the first 3 weeks I was in, I was up $95 within 3 weeks. And we only bought like $380 worth of stuff.
That's like a 25%.
Yes.
That's awesome.
And that's what I tell everybody. If you've got a simple savings and you're like, man, I'm trying to get better, I'm trying to have something for the future, I've only got like a couple $100 a week to throw at my savings account.
That would be nice.
If you took a couple $100 or even $75 or $100 or whatever, right, and put it into that, you can't, okay, here's the bottom line.
It's only going to grow.
If you put $350 in a savings account in any bank in America, in 3 weeks, you would not make $95. You would not.
No.
You wouldn't make $95 in a year.
We make like 4 cents a month.
Right. So
we've got a lot more than just a couple $100 sitting there right now.
Right. Yeah, basically savings accounts make you nothing.
Nothing.
So if you don't need that savings, put it into gold or silver. Let them keep it if you want to. And that kind of, okay, if you're one of the people that like have to cash in your savings from time to time, it's better for you to let them keep it than you keep it. So like the little bit, I don't have a lot here, but the stuff I have here.
Are they FDIC insured? Could we use them like a bank?
What do you mean?
Well, if they're insured, then you could just.
This is all tax free. It's minerals.
Okay.
it's out of the ground. It's gold and silver. There's no tax
Right.
on it.
Right. I'm just thinking if you did that whole vaulting thing and instead just put all your money into it and then pulled some out, and you'd be like playing stock market with gold and silver.
Oh, yes, you can. So you can buy and trade with the market. You set up an ACH with your bank, like your checking
Oh,
account.
so they do have something like that.
Yes.
Wow,
You can
okay.
actually roll over your savings, roll over your 401k, roll over your IRA if you wanted to, okay? Or you could just put your simple savings over there, have an ACH set up, and then if you got, let's just say, $5,000 worth of gold and silver, and you're like, man, we need $3,000 for the transmission, you can pick out $3,000 worth of gold or silver that you own, tell them you need to sell this now. They sell it for you at the market price. They obviously take a little commission for selling it. It's not a lot, though. It's very small. And then within 24 hours or the next morning, depending on what time of the day you do it, they ACH that money right into your checking account, and then you have it to go out and spend tangibly at a car shop or at a transmission shop or whatever you need. So, yes, it's very fluid. It's great. I may get you in as a Christmas present, and then you'll be responsible for your own investing, but I may get you into the Legacy VIP access for your Christmas present.
We'll see.
It's only $599.
Good Lord.
But think about it. You never pay again for life.
But I'd have to invest every month, right?
You don't have to, but why would you get involved if they have this cool thing? It's a monthly thing where they have like cheaper, smaller amounts for 115, or they have one that's like 169, and they do collectible coins. So like we get the ones with all the animals on it. Well, I get one with all the animals on it, and Amy gets one with all the cool places around the world on it. And so one side it's just a pure silver. The other side, like the last one we just got, was a big black bear. You know, yeah, I don't know. It's really cool. It's worth having. And some of these coins that they make, they're never making again. So
I'm less worried about the coins, more that the you can put your money in there and pull it out like stock market.
you can, yes.
Because that would, if I could make that $90 a month and it just keep growing and pull, like, it just makes sense.
So the $95 I had 3 weeks ago, and I don't know where it's at today. I'd have to look. If I needed that $95, I could have done two things with it. I could have rolled that $95 into a silver or gold purchase,
Which seems smart.
or I could have been like, send it to my bank account at Ameris, where I bank at. And they would have sent my $95.07 to Ameris, and then I could have pulled it out and bought a cheeseburger with it. I'm not buying cheeseburgers, but you know what I mean, right?
Why would you eat a cheeseburger when
From
you
Morris Family Farms, I eat them.
your own?
I eat my own
Yes.
cheeseburgers. Yeah.
Yes.
So Morris
Okay.
Mafia Gold, get involved, guys. I'm telling you, you don't want to miss this. And you're not going to be shocked. And I'm not going to say any names, but I called one time after listening to a very high-profile guy that we all know and love talk about it. And I called, and I gave that guy's name, like they told you to over the radio. And the guy was like, yeah, Mr. Morris, we'd love to help you. You're going to transfer your IRA or your 401k? I was like, no, I don't have neither one of those. I'm just a self-employed farmer. He's like, well, how do you want to get started? Our first package is $10,000 plus shipping. I was like, what? I was like, dude, that's why I'm calling, because I don't have 10 grand. I got 1,000. He's like, well, call me back when you got 9 more, and we'd love to help you out, and hung up on me. And I was like,
You
but
should
I'm
be blasting that name everywhere.
I can't, because
It's rude.
there's somebody we
that
all.
was bad.
Yeah, it's
customer
not Shannon.
service.
Please, it's not Shannon, but it's somebody else on the radio that we all used to listen to. He's not on our Florida Man anymore, but call him and say my name and save 10%, whatever. So this is gold and silver for the working man, the blue collar man, the boots on every morning man. All right, Pam Bondi, state attorney for Florida, Florida general attorney. She killed the pill mill deal. Good and bad.
Okay, let's hear it.
For the people who need pain medication and pain management, she messed them up bad.
It's hard for you to get medicine.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because now, because of the laws in Florida, even your doctor can, and I only found this out through my surgeries, the doctor can write a script and send it to the pharmacy, and you get to the pharmacy, and the pharmacy say, oh, no, this is way too much for your first time. Like, why didn't you try a lesser drug? And it's like, well, I don't know. I just woke up from surgery, and this is what my doctor gave me. And they're like, no, we'll get this back to your doctor, and then we'll call you when it's ready. And then they go back to your doctor and say, no, we're not going to authorize this. You got to give him a smaller drug first, and then if it don't work, then you can give him this drug. All right? Mm-hmm. Or why haven't you got 3 rounds of shots yet?
Okay, that is not a pharmacist's job. They're given a script. They fill a script.
Not anymore.
A doctor is the one who should be telling you.
That's how it's supposed to work. But after Pam Bondi got involved, and I'm not knocking her.
Because I thought we'd like her.
She's very good. She's tough on crime. She's very, very good. But I think she went way too far with pain pill medication. And I do know a lot of people were dying from opioids. I get it. But when you have somebody like a cancer patient or somebody in chronic pain that have been on hydrocodones or oxycodones 10s for 10 years, and then they go one day and the doctor's like, look, I can't give you these no more. And then they go home and their little nephew from down the street's like, yo, I got this dude that sells these on the street. What do you expect them? No. What do you expect those people to do? All right. Now, Matt Gaetz is out. I still feel like that's a chess move. I honestly believe that Trump knew he was guilty for part. I'm not saying he had sex with the minors. Do not misquote me. But he was at the hotel. He bought the alcohol. He had the girl in his car. He was best friends with Joel. He had to know something was going on.
But can we just chalk it up to he was scuzzy, and
yes.
I can't believe that he would even be. He was a chess piece. He was put into the place so that they could get rid of him. Just say that no, not all of my picks made it through.
Yeah, but I almost think that's something where a one-up for Trump. Trump's a good enough guy that he knew Gaetz was guilty, but he's like, look, I can't go against Gaetz. So I'm going to do a chess move. I'm going to get him to resign. I'm going to nominate him. I know he's not going to get nominated. Then I'm going to ask him to pull out, and Gaetz is gone. Pam Bondi's up. I think she'll get it. I think she'll get the nod. But, man, she is tough on everything. So get your stuff in order. If you're a street dealer, if you're in the dope game, if you're in the crime, you better get your stuff right because Pam Bondi don't play the radio. And we, unfortunately, are out of radio time.
You've got 30 seconds to tell us where to find you.
It's been a great show. Find me on all your social media platforms. Between the Ribs, Jonathan Morris with Heather Hippopotamus, Morris Family Farms, Organic Meats, 407-402-5686. Give me them orders. Let me feed you Thanksgiving. We're out of here. Have a great day. In a week, in a year, and every...